They actually pump it. You see the way they pump it? Look at this. I'm gonna show it to you guys from the outside. You could bring your own container and everything is freshly made. So you don't have to buy it from the grocery store. You can see there's a huge line in here waiting to get their share. It is one of the most iconic places here in Shanxi. You come here to buy your condiments, you buy what you need. You can bring whatever container you want. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is absolutely beautiful. And this is, exactly, it's like a 7-Eleven slushy machine. This is really cool. You see, look at the way she pumps it. You can bring your own container. You can bring whatever you want, a bottle of water, oil, drum, whatever you want. Thank you, JP. Thank you, Auburn Girly. Thank you, Miss Taurus. And they'll fill it up and they'll weigh it. See, they'll weigh it and they'll charge you based on the weight. Thank you. See, look, people just bring all types of containers and they come here. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Dusiwa. Thank you guys so much. Happy weekend, everybody. Happy Friday. Thank you, Gabby. Thank you, Susie. BLK Sabbath. LBJ. Man, Auburn Girly. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Susie. That is very, very cool stuff. Very, very cool. So here, you know, what's interesting as you look at this is you got to realize, like, Shanxi is known for high quality vinegar. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, LG. Here, you see the way they do it. Look at this lady over here. Look at the way she's doing it back there. So many containers that they use. And Pugs is here. Thank you, Pugs. We just got started, Pugs. Thank you, Pugs. And thank you, BLK Sabbath, Auburn Girly, LBJ, Alex. Thank you, everybody. Johnny. I'm also missing somebody. I'm missing somebody. Too Tall. Thank you, sir. Pow Lav, Justin. Woman That Rose. Thank you, everybody. Let's get up out of here. So we're just exploring here in downtown. Thank you, Auburn Girly. Jar Hill Babe. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're here in this area called, I think it's called Tongluowan. So this is one of the main downtown areas of Taiyuan City. Thank you, Baka. Our live stream just got started about 5-10 minutes ago, so y'all didn't miss anything. We're just walking around on this beautiful Saturday morning, or Friday night for you guys. Saturday morning for me. I checked out of my hotel. My bags are packed. I'm ready to go to my father's hometown tonight. I'll be there tonight, man. This is my first time back in 12 years to see my father's hometown. I'm gonna tell my dad to try to tune in and see what his hometown looks like, because my dad hasn't been back since 2013, so it's been a lot of years for him. The last time my father was in his hometown was to bury my grandmother. So that was the last time my father ever went home to his hometown, was for my grandmother's funeral. So, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be emotional. I'm gonna tell my dad to try to tune in. I'm gonna try to go and tell my father to tune in from North Carolina to see what his hometown looked like. So let's keep moving, everybody. Let's keep moving. Let's get out of here. So the downtown area here in Taiyuan. Thank you, Linda. The wall should be, I'm gonna say around 10 p.m. tomorrow night. So Saturday night should be about 10 p.m. Now, when you're downtown in Taiyuan, one of the things you always notice is it's always marked by a big shopping center. Always a big mall in the middle of downtown in most Chinese cities. This one is no exception, but this one looks kind of vintage. Thank you, iSerpentia. Very vintage looking mall over here. 10 p.m. US time. I always give the time in US time because most of my audience members are Americans. They're US time. Keep moving. No, don't be sorry. That was 11 years ago. That was in 2013. You know, I'm gonna tell you guys a little heartfelt story as we walk into this. As we walk here, man. Let me turn the moment serious for a second. Thank you, Saint. You know, I always look at it as God's blessing that things kind of work out the way they did. Thank you, Saint. Let me explain why. For all y'all who are watching this, let me explain why. As we're walking in this street. When my parents immigrated to the United States along with me, we were on a visa when we first got to America. My father was on a student visa, and we were on a student dependent visa when we first got to America. Well, the thing you have to understand about a visa is that a visa is only good for like one entry In our case, only good for one entry. You had to re-enter the country. You had to go get a new visa. So for us, you think about my grandmother. We had gone to America at that time for 11 years already, and I had never even seen her in those 11 years. But it was after we got our green card, finally got our green card in America, that we were able to go and visit her. Sometimes I think about the way life works. You kind of think about it as, what if she had gotten sick while my father was still getting his PhD and we were still on visas? We would have been presented with a choice of, do we go back home and visit her while she was sick and risk losing our visas because we didn't have green cards at the time? Thankfully, we never had to make that decision. So I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying at all. It's almost like God was watching over our family, keeping us safe this whole time while we were still trying to make it in America. But when things finally worked out, we had a chance to go back and visit while she was still alive. That was in 2012. So it almost feels like all of this was scripted. You know, it feels like all of this was scripted. This is why when I go back to my father's home, there's gonna be a lot of emotions when I go back there. So I'm looking forward to going back there. Thank you, Wanda. Thank you. It all feels very scripted, man. It feels like God was watching over our family. Thank you, Jamie. That's why I'm very spiritual, by the way. It feels like God was watching over our family. All right, man, what the hell is this? Let me come over here and see what's going on over here. What is going on over here? I'm just walking around in downtown, man. I have no idea where I'm going. Thank you, Kay Gordon. I have a general idea of the direction I need to go in. Well, other than that, I really have no idea. No freaking clue where I'm going. Man, thank you, 90. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's a lot of things that happen with my family, you know, from our time. Thank you, Mr. Kingdom. There's a lot of things that happen with my family in those last 20 years that I love to talk about, but it's got to be in an appropriate setting. You know, let's actually walk in here for a little bit while I try to figure out some directions. Also, hopefully my signal stays good. This is their downtown mall here in the city of Taiyuan. I don't see any luxury brands, so this is not their most high-end mall. This is what a Chinese mall looks like in the middle of downtown Taiyuan. Let's walk around for about 5 minutes and let's get back in the sun. Thank you, Misty. Walk around for 5 minutes and then we'll get back into the sun. So let's walk in here and see what we got. And good evening, everybody. Ooh, good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Happy Friday evening. Thank you, Purple Rose. God was good to my family, absolutely. God was good to my family. What is going on over here? And thank you, Diane. Thank you, Diane, for the galaxy earlier. What the hell's going on over here? Thank you, PF Wisco. Thank you, Climbus. They got a dance competition of some kind going on over here, but look at this mall over here. This is an absolutely beautiful mall. Thank you, Matilda. Thank you, PF Wisco. Thank you, Laura. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this is beautiful. That's a beautiful mall. Look at this. Freaking huge. Thank you, Diane. Thank you. So I think they have some type of a dance competition going on. Thank you, Diane. They got some type of a dance competition going on here on a Saturday morning. It's actually Latin dance. Oh, this is a Latin dance competition. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Diane. Oh, let's get them out of here. Let's go around the mall a little bit, see what they're selling over here. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you, Diane. Huge mall. And the Spanish music that's playing right here. Thank you, Diane. Wow. Burrito was good, man. The burrito was amazing last night. I'm also happy at the fact that I have a signal out here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's keep it moving, y'all. I want to show you guys downtown Taiyuan today, so I don't want to stay in this mall for too long. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Thank you, Linda, for moderating Marina. Thank you, guys. Man, for those of you that like jade, let me show y'all some Chinese jade over here. Look at this, man. The dude called me a real-life NPC. Shit, look at this jade over here. So you see this row of jade over here? Y'all see this right here? That is all made out of jade. This is about $2,540 for this right here. $2,540. This one's a little bit cheaper. This one is like maybe about $1,230, $1,250 jade. Oh wow, this is big money right here. Look at that. Wow, that is beautiful though. That is 46,000 yuan. That is about $6,500. Oh my God, this one's even more expensive. Holy crap. I don't understand the fascination with jade, but this is $11,000, 78,000 yuan, $11,000 for this one right here. That is incredible. It's beautiful though. It's very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Ooh. That's some amazing stuff over here. Oh my God. Look at this one right here. Oh my God. 258,000. Am I reading this right? 258,000 yuan. That is like $35,000 for this one with the Mila Buddha. Man, I'm getting out of here, man. I'm not looking at this store anymore. This store making me feel worthless, man. I'm not looking at this no more. That piece of jade costs more than me, man. Come on, man. I'm getting out of here. That piece of jade making me feel some type of way, y'all. Making me feel worthless. Man, let's keep moving. All right, let's get out of this mall. I wanted to get out of the sun for a couple of minutes. Let's get up out of here. And not a lot of people here on a Saturday morning. Not as many people as I would imagine here on a Saturday morning. This is one of the nicer malls here in Taiyuan, in the middle of downtown. You see, not as many people as I think. A lot of American, European brands, and also a lot of Chinese brands as well. So this is one of those old school types of malls that got things from every single region of the world. Thank you, woman that rose. We're almost halfway to our goal. We just got started like, we started like 15 minutes ago. Thank you guys so much. Auburn Girly, thank you everybody. BLK Sabbath, thank y'all. Let's keep moving. They sell a lot of jewelry out here. Let's get them out of here. I can't afford any of this shit, man. Let's get them out of here, man. It's my self-esteem, man. Let's get them out of here. Boom, boom, boom. All right, y'all. We're leaving. Let's go back into the streets. Except before I do, I gotta look at some gold, man. Man. Look at this. Woo. Man. Deborah Hunt, thank you. What up, everybody? We're not window shopping, man. We're just walking around this mall a little bit. Show you guys what a Chinese mall looks like. And then we're gonna get up out of here. Some nice stuff over here, man. Look at that. That is also made out of pure gold. Thank you, Des. Thank you, E-Shep. Man, that is beautiful. Look at all this. Thank you, Lim Wiz. Thank you, Des. Gorgeous. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Back home in the States. Good evening, good evening. We're walking. Thank you, LBJ. Thank you, Woman That Rose. Let's get back into the streets. We're walking around downtown. The reason I didn't want to show you guys that dance is a very simple reason, man. A bunch of kids dancing. I don't want to show that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? If it was adults doing the Latin dance, I would be staying there for a while, man. A bunch of teenagers doing that shit. I ain't showing y'all that stuff, man. Thank you, Y2. Adorable. Thank you, Shayna. You know what I'm saying? If it was a bunch of adult dancers, man, I'd be there for 20 minutes watching them dance. But there's some kids out there, some high school students and shit, some college students, man. I'm not trying to watch that stuff. So we're gonna get up out of here. We're gonna get up out of here. All right, let's get back into the streets, everybody. Let's get back into the streets. Great to see everybody. Great to see everybody. Hello, hello. Y'all ever been to a Xiaomi store before? Look at this. Y'all ever seen a Xiaomi store? Thank you, La Bonita. By the way, La Bonita, I was thinking about your ass yesterday. I was like, where is this La Bonita that keeps making those weird ass comments? You know what I'm saying? The comments that have those weird words in it. It seems random. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about it yesterday, and here you are, La Bonita. Great to see y'all. All right, y'all ever seen a Xiaomi store? So this is one of the most popular electronic stores here in China. It's kind of like an Apple store, but also a little bit different. Let me walk in here and show you guys what Xiaomi has, man. So this store is beautiful, man. They got some cool stuff in here. Look at this. Look at this phone right here, y'all. Look at this Xiaomi phone right here. Look at this. With a built-in Leica camera with like 5 lenses. This is incredible. So the reason why I wanted to show you guys Xiaomi is that they're very successful here in China. This is one of their flagship phones, one of their new phones over here. It's a foldable. Check out how nice this phone is. It's incredible. And it's not a cheap phone either. This is like $1,200. Yeah, it's kind of like a Radio Shack, except it's dedicated to their brand, Xiaomi. And they make, in my opinion, one of the best foldable phones in the world. You can see the middle edge. You can barely see the middle edge. Very, very nice phone. This is about 8,999 yuan. So this is about it's about $1,250, $1,260. So this is a direct competitor to Apple right here. This is the reason also why Apple sales have been falling in China, is the competition from Xiaomi, from Huawei. You can see, man, these folks sell everything out here. They're like an integrated circuit. They sell, this is the exact same air purifier that I use at my house. They sell everything in this store, all made by their own brand. It's a very, very smart business strategy. You see, they sell scales, they sell scooters, they sell all types of everyday essentials along with cell phones, all this type of stuff. But very, very advanced. They got laptops. Look at this. See this right here? And the one thing about them that makes them so competitive is their prices. This is clearly a washer, dryer unit, but except it's one machine. I've never seen that before. Usually it's 2 machines. This is one machine that does the washing and the drying separately, but it's one machine. But most incredibly, look at the price. The price for 15 kilograms of a washing machine and drying machine is only $700. This is a $700 machine that does washing and drying. This is probably the dryer in the bottom right here. Yeah, that's the dryer here. The washing machine is up top. This is, I think, the washing machine. And this is not a big one. $700 for a washer plus dryer all in one unit. This is not stacked together. This is an all-in-one unit for $700. $4,999. And then they send it to your house. And you get it interest-free. Oh, and you get like a, man, it's just a very nice deal. So this is why Xiaomi is so successful here in China. I believe it's the first time I've shown you a Xiaomi store. I've shown you the Huawei store before. Their stuff is cheap. Like this huge air purifier here, compared with how tall I am, this is like up to my waist here. This is only $200, $14.99, $200 for this air purifier, and it's a big one. So it could do like a whole living room. And see La Bonita back at it again. Y'all see this right here, man. La Bonita with the random ass comments. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying? Look at the comments, y'all. La Bonita back at it again. I love it. With the random comments. I love it. I love it. I love it. Look at this. Look, this is basically, so I was thinking about getting this. This is basically the exact same thing as like a Philips, you know what I'm saying? Except it's 159 yuan. So it's like $22. $22 for this toothbrush over here. $22 US. I'm gonna get up out of here, but it just goes to show you, oh, I have this exact same thing here. This is the exact same product that I use at home. This exact same thing. So this is a water floss over here. How much is that? I remember, yeah, I paid 189 yuan, $25 for this thing. So this is just a very nice store. They have everything you need in life. And most importantly, it all connects to your Wi-Fi via the Xiaomi app. So you buy like one thing, you could control like your entire house here. You know what I'm saying? You can control your entire house here. Look at this. It's crazy how cheap it is, man. Mini LED. Probably made at the same factory, Marlene. Because they don't manufacture everything themselves. A lot of the stuff they contract out. 75-inch screen TV, $830. $830 for the 75-inch screen TV. This one, 65-inch screen TV, is even cheaper. This is like $630 for this TV right here. So they got a lot of cool stuff, man. Very, very inexpensive, and it works well, and it lasts a long time. They got a great reputation here in China. Let's get out of here. Thank you, D1 Mond. Beautiful. Thank you, D1 Mond. Thank you so much. I'm telling you, man, I love the comments that La Bonita be making, man. Just some random ass comments from the thesaurus, from the dictionaries. Gorgeous. Look at this. Thank you, D1 Mond. I'm telling you guys, man. I've been wondering. I was literally wondering to myself. I was like, where did La Bonita go? And then boom, today she comes back. Beautiful. You know what, man? All right, vote time. Vote with y'all's comments. Y'all want me to go upstairs and show y'all one more level or leave? The door is right here. What y'all want me to do? Go upstairs, show y'all one more level, or leave right now? What y'all want to do? What y'all want to do? One more? Y'all want to see one more? Everybody's saying one more. I'm surprised. Okay, some people are saying leave. What y'all want to do? Some people saying leave. I feel like more people saying one more. All right, LBJ says one more. I'm gonna show y'all one more, but I'm gonna make it quick. I'm not gonna stay too long. I'm gonna show y'all one more level. All right, just one more level. Just one more level. This is what I would consider to be a very mid-end mall. Their location is great, but you can see by the brands that they sell, nothing is really too luxurious. This is something that most people here living in the city of Taiyuan can afford to come and shop. You know, it's nothing too expensive, nothing too crazy. And no brands that really you'll recognize on this floor, because most of it is just Chinese brands that are straight from the factory, using like an English name or a Chinese name, mostly an English name, and they're selling clothes. So a very, very affordable mall. Look at this. Thank you, Cheyenne. I appreciate it. Thank you, Cheyenne. Thank you, Paris. Oh, this is a dead end. All right, man, time to get up out of here. Time to get up out of here. I'm gonna tell y'all one more loop. I'm gonna get up out of here. Thank you, Sunshine. See, a lot of Chinese brands put like a little English name on it. Thank you, Paris Lion. Put a little English name on it, and then boom, you got a store. Oh, this is freaking gorgeous, man. Look at this. Thank you, Laugh Till. Thank you so much, Karina. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. We're going back out into the sun in a second, but I saw that because it was so sunny outside, there wasn't a lot of people. Nah, I ain't trying to show y'all the stage, man. A bunch of little kids dancing, man. I ain't trying to show y'all that. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep moving, y'all. Thank you, Sunshine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is a very fancy store, but do you guys recognize any of these brands? No, right? Like, look at that. So a lot of random brands. This one says K. Kenny. Plant Brew, thank you. Thank you. You don't recognize any of these brands, right? That's because the way they do business out here is very simple. All these things are made in a garment factory somewhere, and what they do is they rent out a space here at a decent mall. They slap a brand on it that doesn't violate any trademarks, and then they sell their products under this particular brand. That's why this is gorgeous, man. Man, this is beautiful. There's no Foot Locker here, man. There's no Foot Locker here. It's $40, $42, 299 US. So this is not cheap. This is not cheap. Thank you, Sunshine. Thank you so much, Sunshine. Man. Beautiful. Dude, what the? This is $500. Yo, that's crazy, man. This is a $500. What is this made out of? Oh, it's pure silk. $500. All right, let's get up out of here. Let's get up out of here, y'all. Thank you, Aura. Let's get up out of here. Let's get out of this mall. I think I've had enough of my. I think I'll have my daily fill of commercialism. Let's get up out of here. So this is what the second floor looks like. There's a lot of fashion brands. There we go. Time to get up out of here, y'all. What it look like out here. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, let's get back into the streets of Taiyuan. Take a little detour here at the mall. Time to get back into the streets. Let's get up out of here. A lot of young people out here just shopping. Thank you, Stacy. Yeah, we getting out of here now. Thank you, truly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, we're getting out of here now. Follow the channel, please share this live stream. We're in the middle of downtown Taiyuan. Thank you, Plant Groove. Just walking around. We're in the middle of downtown Taiyuan. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Laugh Till. Walk around a little bit. Thank you, Anis. Thank you so much. All right, we're back out into the streets. Now I gotta navigate a little bit. This is called Taiyuan Buyecheng, which means thank you, Anis. Thank you so much. More than halfway to our goal. Thank you. Thank you, German girl. A little bit like Hong Kong, don't it? Look at this. Thank you, German girl. Nice. Look at this. I've never been to this part of Taiyuan before. I've been to this city 3 times already. I've never even been here before. This is pretty cool. All right, here's the problem, man. Everybody, it's sunny outside, so there's not a lot of people. There's not a lot of people who are willing to be outside. Thank you, PF Wisco. So what I'm gonna do, let me just go this way. Let me just go straight. See if I can find some signs of life out here. People are indoors enjoying the AC. Let's get out of here. Boom. Somebody just left a comment. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Jackie. Somebody just left a comment. Talking about some Great Wall. Somebody else gonna be at the Great Wall. I just had a thought in my head when I read that comment. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Jackie. I just had a little thought in my head as I saw that, but I ain't gonna say it. I saw that comment. I ain't gonna say it though. That was you? Thank you, Peter. Man, oh, thank you, LBJ. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Pepper. LBJ, thank you. I know, Linda. I know. I agree. Thank you so much, LBJ. Everybody, man. Anis, LBJ, BLK, Sabbath, Alex, Auburn Girly. Thank y'all, man. And the Loris, the Jennifers of the world. Thank you guys, man. Jaylay, Bill Marie, Too Tall. I appreciate you guys. So we're walking around in downtown Taiyuan. This is a place that's going to get popping at night when everybody comes out, when it's cooler at night. But you can see, you don't see any particular brands from Europe or America, right? This is what I call a pretty authentic Chinese walking street with mostly the same business model business model that I described earlier. Thank you, Bill Marie. Thank you so much. And thank you, Diane, and Woman That Rose. Thank you, guys. And Pugs. I don't know if Pugs is watching, but thank you, Pugs. Thank you, Eminem. Get out of here. Keep moving. Pugs. Thank you, Kareem. Thank you, Lee. Yeah, so anyway, I wanna say something to y'all. Thank you, Mr. E. Thank you. We are in downtown Taiyuan indeed. Man, most folks are not out during the day. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Kareem. Thank you. Man, I'm not the king of TikTok, but I'm definitely the hardest worker on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what's kind of crazy about this is I don't really want the title of the king of TikTok. The title that I really want is I want to be the hardest worker here on TikTok. I don't want to be outworked by anybody. Thank you, Anis. Thank you, Wan. Thank you, Anis. Thank you so much. I want to be the hardest worker here on TikTok. Thank you so much, Anis. You know, that's what I want to be known for. Thank you, Son of God. Thank you, WWR. I did not eat breakfast, man. I'm just out here working. It's all good. I did not have breakfast. I like to work. So this right here is called Tong Luo Xiang, which means Tong Luo Alley. So I would imagine that later tonight, even though we're not going to be here tonight, I would imagine that later tonight this place is going to be lit up pretty nicely with all the lanterns, all the stores, and there's going to be a lot of people of all age groups out here with their families, young couples out here. This is a typical shopping street. During the day, you don't see nearly as many people. Most people love to stay at home during the day and chill out a little bit. The tourists are at the touristy locations. Thank you, Jolo, Bill Marie. Thank you. So let's just keep moving. Let's keep walking around. Damn, I was about to say, man. Thank you, Stan. You know what's kind of crazy about it is, man, never mind. I was gonna say something. Never mind. I'ma swallow it. Never mind. Let's get out of here. I was just saying, like, man, I was just thinking to myself, it's pretty comical how people just literally copying exactly what I'm doing. Thank you, Jennifer. It's like literally a carbon copy of what I'm doing. I guess it's a form of flattery, y'all. I'm very flattered. I'm very flattered. What I should do tomorrow is throw them a little curveball. You know what I'm saying? What I should do tomorrow is throw them a little curveball. You know what I'm saying? And go hit up something else on Saturday night instead of the Great Wall. Throw them a little curveball. Shit. Get up out of here, y'all. Oh, there's more people out here now. Look at this. Okay, there's more people here. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you, Hot Mess. Thank you so much. Windy out here. So now there's a little bit more life out here on this particular street. Let me see if I'm going the right way. Yeah, this should be the right way. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Warrior. Just keep going, y'all. These are the moments where I could really use some help navigating, but I'll figure this out. I think it's right across the street. Yeah, I think it's, thank you, Sarah. Thank you, guys. Thank you. It's very windy out here. That's why I got the string on my hat tied to the front this time. Oh, I see it. I see it. Thank you, Eli and LBJ. I appreciate you sending all those subscriptions. Thank you, sir. Thank you, La Bonita and Eli. Okay, this is the street. Sometimes when you're doing this by yourself, man, the weirdest thing about it is what you're looking for sometimes is literally right in front of you. But what you do is you look everywhere, all around, left and right, and you end up missing it. This is the most popular walking street. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, here in Taiyuan. I was here 2 nights ago, but I didn't go live because it was already about 10:30 p.m. when I came here. This is during the daytime. Now, the way they set up this street over here It's very similar to Nanjing Road in Shanghai and then Beijing Road in Guangzhou. It's a lot of imitation older buildings lined with stores everywhere. So let's go in right now. This is the beginning of it. You can see quite a bit of people out here. This is a 1,000-year-old street, according to that plaque over here, which means historically during the earlier dynasties in China, this was already a commercial street. Obviously, it looked nothing like this. These are all imitation buildings that were made later to look like what it looked like in the last few hundred years, the last 1,000 years. You see there's a lot of people. Thank you, JK, for sharing this live stream. Yes, please share this live stream. Please hit that share button. So let's go in right now. Without further ado, let's just go in. It's a good amount of people here. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good amount of people. All the stores, all the plaques, all the signs that you see on this classic Chinese building here is all restaurants. All of it are restaurants. All types of restaurants, hot pots, all types of restaurants. Look at this. And jewelry stores. Hello in Indiana, Soshine. Hello, hello, hello. And I appreciate y'all for saying that, man. I do my best out here, man. I don't want to be the TikTok king. I want to be the hardest worker on TikTok. That's what I want to be. Call me the hardest worker on TikTok. I don't think anybody works harder than me on TikTok. I will say that. I'm doing 8 hours a day, 7 hours a day. I don't think anybody works harder than me. Oh, that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So let's walk into this store here. So this is apparently a 100-year-old store called Lao Xiangchun. So let's walk in here. It means old fragrant village. So this is apparently a 100-year-old store. Let's see what they're selling here. Fragrant village. So this is apparently a 100-year-old store. Let's see what they're selling here. Just a bunch of confectionaries, a lot of candy, a lot of muffins. Oh, it smells great in here though. Man, this is beautiful. Look at all this. Yeah, man, I work hard. I don't want to be the king of anything. I want to be the king of my girlfriend. That's all I want to be the king of. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be the king of anything else other than my girlfriend and my wife in the future. I want to be the hardest worker out here on TikTok. That's why I want to be the hardest worker. Beautiful. Let's get up out of here. It's apparently a 100-year-old store. And you see, these things are actually pretty cheap. So this is 39 yuan per caddy, 39 yuan per jing. So this is about $4.85 a pound. $4.85 a pound. Shit, that's exactly right. Shit. Let's keep moving, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Shit. Oh. Let's keep going. So you can see, look, lined along both sides of the street over here. Y'all see this? This building is in 1921, so this building's got some age to it. So this building is 103 years old, 1921. That was already at the end of the Qing dynasty, the beginning of the Republic era. Classic Republic era building right here. And the thing that you can tell about a Republic era building in China, very important to remember one thing. That was at a time when the Chinese people, especially the leadership and the establishment, are very, very confused about their identity. Do we embrace our Chinese roots, or do we embrace European and American modernization and advancements? So this is why at the time you see a lot of their buildings that were built during the Republic era tries to maintain some semblances of a Chinese building, yet with a lot of European decorations and ornaments. This is a particularly, the Republic era didn't last very long, probably about 20, 25, 30 years at the most, actually less than that, maybe like 20 to 25 years. It was a very short-lived period in Chinese history, following 3,000-4,000 years of emperor rule and king's rule. So this is why when you look at their building, man, it's very, very nostalgic, and you don't really see this anywhere else in China other than the places that had very strong Republic era influence, which is typically up north and also in Canton. So it's like you look at these buildings here, classic Republic era building. And you can see that even the reason why they do this is that even the clothes that they sell Look at this, a wedding photo that they're doing here. That's what I love about it. There's actually a lot of young people, when they choose to get married, are doing, this is, you can see here, this is what I love about it. You can see this is obviously a Western style wedding gown here, a beautiful wedding gown for this woman here. Absolutely beautiful wedding gown. But you can see the trend is also now to take traditional Chinese style photos for your wedding. There's more and more young people who are doing that. So this is absolutely gorgeous. And then you can also see there's the Western option as well. So this is a very high-end photography service. I will not be using some shit like this. That ain't gonna happen, man. I will not be using something like this, man. We're gonna take some photos with the iPhone and then we're gonna call it a day. We will take some photos with the iPhone. I'm gonna put it on portrait mode and then we're gonna call it a day. We're gonna call it a day. I ain't paying for nothing like this, man. I ain't paying for nothing like this. Hell no. Man, so let me tell you guys the story as I walked down the street. So I had this great friend from my old job. He said, you are the frugal buddy. He said, come on, man, I'm just playing. Whatever the woman wants, whatever the lady wants. Thank you, Snuff Dipper. Whatever the lady wants, we will do it. Whatever the lady wants. Man, thank you, Snuff Dipper. 这怎么卖？15一个。15一个，我来一个。好，你给我。要多久啊？15分钟。15分钟是吧？我过一会儿来拿。It's gonna take about 4 or 5 minutes. Shit, maybe I will live stream my wedding, man. Maybe I will do it. Right. So this street right here, pretty much the same as everywhere else you see in China, just stores everywhere. Let's see what they sell over here. All kinds of trinkets. Let's get in here. Anyway, so I had this employee who used to work for me in Seattle. She was also a great friend. So when she and her husband got married, they took a bunch of wedding photos, right? And one day she was proudly telling me, this young lady was proudly telling me her story of how she, I think it was like $1,200 for just a book that holds her wedding photos. Not the taking of the wedding photos, just the book that holds her wedding photos was like $1,200. I said, girl, you should have seen the look on my face when she told me that. You should have seen the look on my face when she told me that. I said, man, $1,200, huh? I said, yeah, the wedding album, right, wedding album thing. I was like, man, I don't even want to say what I said to her, man. I said it in a nice way. I don't even want to say what I said to her. I was like, boy, man, yeah, exactly. I said, shit. That's what I said. I said, shit. Man. I said, shit. I wasn't paying her anything. You know, the company was paying her. This is why, I want y'all to understand one thing as we're looking at these random stores here. My philosophy on life has always been, tell me about it, buddy. Tell me about it, Garfield. I hate Mondays too. My philosophy in life is very simple. And we have a lot of people who used to work in corporate America or do work in corporate America. When I was a middle manager at a large company, my philosophy was super simple in life. It was the company that was paying my employees. It wasn't my own money. There's no reason for me to be tough on my employees. I was the nicest manager ever. Like literally, you ask anybody about me, I was the nicest manager ever. Because it wasn't my money, it was the company's money. Why would I make my employees work overtime? Why would I make my employees do all this, all that? It wasn't my money. You know what I'm saying? So I was super easygoing, super chill. However, once I started running my own business again and becoming my own entrepreneur again, and I was running a business, I'm very tough on my employees because this is now something that you are working for on your own. There's no one to help you with anything. You got to be out there to do your own job. So it's like, this is why when I think about it, man, my father used to tell me all the time, thank you, German girl, thank you, Maja D, thank you, Emma Fott. My father always used to tell me this. This is the one thing I disagree with my father about. My father always used to tell me there are no friends at work. He always used to say, son, you have no friends at work. There's no such thing as friendship at work. It's all about an exchange of interest, and he said there's no friendship. I actually disagree with my father about that, because I made some very good friends at work that I still talk to this very day, even though it's been years since we worked together, and many of whom were my former employees. So they have no reason to talk to me whatsoever. I'm not their boss anymore, yet we still maintain a great friendship. So that's the one thing I disagree with my father about. You know, when he told me there are no friends at work, I actually disagree with that. Some people agree, some people disagree, but I made some very good friends at work. Very, very good friends at work. This is a nice place, so thank you, Delore. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Who knows, man? Job is over for him. If he ever wants to come back, he could. But I kind of like doing this on my own. Thank you, Pepper. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's walk down here, see what we have over here. Pretty cool. There's a little food street over here. Beautiful. Let's walk in here, see what they have here. This looks to be indoors. Looks very trendy. Is that coupons? 这什么东西啊？哦，免费吗？有免费试吃的啊。I just told him it's free. Thank you, Jennifer. 好，好，谢谢，谢谢。Walk in here, see what we got over here. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Nick. It's very nicely decorated, right? Can you imagine when you come out here at night, when it's a lot cooler, it'll be even more packed with people. It'll be a much better vibe. During the day, there's not as many people, which is better for my signal. But let's go in here and see what they have. This is actually a food court. So this is the food court for this outdoor food street over here. Ooh, what they got over here? Look at that. Wow. Thank you, Jolie. Thank you. This is all candy over here that you can take to go. Everything is like $1, $1.10, 95 cents. Cheap. Beautiful. What is up, everybody? What is up? What is up? Walking in. I'm not gonna go. This looks like another indoor facility. I'm gonna walk around a little bit. I'm gonna get out. Oh, this is a grand opening. Oh, this is a grand opening event they got here. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you, Pepper. Yo, grand opening free? Is this free? If it's grand opening, it should be free. I like free. Look at this. 也会更加精彩，谢谢。那么接下来就有请我们的舞狮表演。之所以邀请舞狮呢 The lions are about to start dancing, y'all. 一个是我个人比较喜欢我们中国的传统文化。第二呢，就是前段时间我先生带我看了一个这个电影，不知道在场有没有朋友们看过的？它叫《雄狮上》。我觉得 Enjoy the real, real. That's right. 很鼓舞士气。 I ain't chased no Harry away, man, but it was tough work. It was tough work, man. It's not an easy job. Thank you, Regina. There's two people here. Thank you, Kingda. Thank you, Jaylay. This is traditional Chinese dragon dance. Usually when a new store opens in China, they bring this dance out to give it good luck and good blessings, good business to come. A lot of new stores, when they open in China, they'll hire these folks to do the dragon dance, not only to attract a lot of people, but also to ward off the evil spirits and bring good luck, good fortune. One red one, one yellow one. This is the store that's opening, by the way. So here's the problem. Oh, it says imported from the United States ice cream. Thank you, Tanya Wright. Great to see you, Tanya. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Jennifer. It says imported from the United States of America. Here we go. Thank you, Jennifer. Oh, you're about to jump on. Wow. It's an ice cream store that only sells imported American ice cream. And it's expensive too, man. The prices reflect. I'm looking at the price. And thank you, Annabelle. Annabelle. Almost at our goal. Thank you. Alright, let me go into the store real quick. Oh, 看一下，先看一看。Wow, so this is all imported from the United States. Do any of you guys recognize this brand called Bassett's? So this is the brand of ice cream that they use out here. It's called Bassett's. I gotta give this a try, man. Bassett's ice cream? Any of you guys know this?